Endocrine system. The endocrine system is a messenger system in an organism comprising feedback loop of hormones that are released by internal glands directly into the circulatory system and that target and regulate distant organs. Function of endocrine system. Controls the process involved in the movement and physiological equilibrium. Responds to environmental changes to help the body cope with emergencies, infections, stress, and etc. And it helps regulate organic metabolism and energy balance. Lastly, it contributes to management and growth of development. Many glands make up for the endocrine system. The hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and pineal glands are in your brain. The thyroid and parathyroid glands are in your neck. The thymus is between your lungs. The adrenals are on top of your kidneys, and the pancreas is behind your stomach. Ovaries is for the female organ, and testicle or testis is for the male organ. Pineal gland, found in the brain, produces melatonin, a hormone which modulates sleep patterns. The shape of the gland resembles a pine cone, which gives it its name. Pituitary gland. It is also known as the master gland. It is a master in controlling other glands of the body. It is consisted of anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary gland. Anterior pituitary gland produces hormones such as TSH or thyroid stimulating hormones, LH or luteinizing hormones, FHS or follicle stimulating hormones, growth hormones, prolactin, ACTH or adrenocorticotropic hormones. Posterior pituitary gland. It does not produce hormones per se. This is done by nerve cells in the hypothalamus, but it does release them into the circulation. Hormones distributed. Vasopressin. This hormone prompts the kidney to increase water absorption in the blood. Next is oxytocin. Oxytocin is involved in a variety of processes such as contracting the uterus during childbirth and stimulating breast milk production. Hypothalamus, located at the base of the brain near the pituitary gland, plays a crucial role in many important functions, including releasing hormones, regulating body temperature, link between the endocrine and nervous system. Hormones of hypothalamus. Corticotropin. Releasing hormones helps regulate metabolism and immune response by working with the pituitary gland and adrenal gland to release certain steroids. Second, gonadotropin. Releasing hormones instruct the pituitary gland to release more hormones that keep the sexual organs working. Third, oxytocin, a hormone involved in several processes including the release of a mother's breast milk, moderating body temperature, and regulating sleep cycle. Fourth is thyrotropin. Releasing hormone activates the thyroid, which releases the hormones that regulate metabolism, energy level, and developmental growth. Last is somatostatin. Inhibits the release of growth hormones. Thyroid gland. regulate your metabolism, which is your body's ability to break down food and convert it into energy. The two main hormones the thyroid produces and releases are T3, triiodothyronine, and T4, thyroxine. Parathyroid glands are four small glands of the endocrine system which regulate the calcium in our bodies. They are each about the size of grain of rice, regulates the body's calcium levels, produces parathyroid hormones or PTH, has a very powerful influence on the cells of your bones by causing them to release their calcium into bloodstream. Thymus gland. This small gland sits high in the upper chest behind the breastbone. In a fetus or newborn, it's quite important in the development and maturation of the immune system, but adults can live without it. A peculiar feature of the thymus is that it disappears as we get older. The thymus starts deteriorating after birth, but the process is sped up after puberty by the age of 65. We are basically unable to make new T cells. As the organs shrink, the T cells area are replaced with fatty tissues in a process called involution. Adrenal glands are endocrine glands located on top of your kidneys. They produce many important hormones, including cortisol, aldosterone, and adrenaline. The adrenal hormones help regulate several bodily functions, including metabolism, blood pressures, and our body response to stress. Pancreas is an elongated, tapered organ that is located across the back of the abdomen, right behind the stomach. It produces two important hormones of the carbohydrates metabolism, insulin and glucagon, among others. Also produces the hormone somatostatin, which inhibits the secretion of insulin and glucagon. Ovaries. Found in women, this gland produces eggs and 6 hormones, including estrogen and progesterone, which are vital to reproductive organ development, breast development, bone health, pregnancy, and fertility. Testes or testicle secrete testosterone, which is necessary for proper physical development in boys. The hypothalamus and pituitary gland control how much testosterone the testes produce and secrete. Gastrointestinal tract. Largest endocrine organ in the human body and produces mediators that play an integral role in regulating functions of the GI tract. Produces the hormones gastrin and serotonin in the stomach. Produces the hormones secretin and cholecystokinin or CCK in the small intestine.